Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about intermittent fasting, one of the world's most popular health and fitness trend. It is an eating pattern rather than calling it a dieting strategy, where you eat for a short time window and fast for the rest of the day. 16:8 method is the most popular form of intermittent fasting, where you fast for 16 hours each day and then eat during the 8-hour window. The basic idea of the fast is to limit your eating to an 8-hour period. During your fast, you can have water, black coffee or any non-caloric beverages, but absolutely no eating. There are no restrictions as to what you can eat during the 8-hour period, but mainly it focuses on the time when you eat because it's a time restricted fasting. So today we have with us Nidhi Nigam, a clinical nutritionist, also known by her Instagram handle Nutrify with Nidhi, to throw some light on intermittent fasting, its pros and cons, and how it benefits weight loss.
Hi, my name is Nidhi Nigam and I'm a clinical nutritionist. I have been helping people with weight management issues, hormonal issues, metabolic disorders, and all the obesity-induced lifestyle disorders for about 8 years now. I help people who are in Bangalore, in India, and outside India. I've also been working with corporates, in terms of conducting the wellness awareness session. I've been working with corporates on women health. And the reason why I got into this, in this field is that at some point of time, I was on the other side of the table. I did struggle with obesity as a child, as a teenager, tortured my body, went to these slimming chains and did everything possible. And it was then when I realized that it is only the food which can help, and that's where my journey began. So from helping myself to helping others, I've really been able to change the poison of my life into medicine. So that's a small introduction about me. So we're going to be talking about intermittent fasting today, a brief introduction about what intermittent fasting is, and then the myths around it and how do we really work about it. Now, intermittent fasting, of course, is of late been used as a dieting strategy. But if you really look at it, it's not a dieting strategy. It's a lifestyle and it's an eating pattern where you have a particular eating window. The most known eating window is 16:8, where you fast for 16 hours and you eat in the 8-hour window. There are people who do 5:2, where they eat in a restricted window of 5 days, and then and the remaining 2 days they eat everything, or on a larger window. And then we also have alternate days window, where one day we eat the number of calories which are required as per my need, and the next day we eat less than 25% of my calorie need. While it does work, I'm going to talk about the benefits and of course also the side effects of it. So let's talk about the benefits of intermittent fasting first. Now, it definitely does work wonders for people who have hit a fat loss plateau. So if you're someone who's been really dealing with a weight plateau for quite some time, intermittent fasting could be a blessing with you. For you, yeah. So how it works is that it makes sometimes when you're eating on an ongoing basis, you're not able to attack the fat stores. But when you do not eat for, let's say, so it's a time restricted eating pattern, right? So you're not eating for 16 hours. Now, when your body is not getting food for this long, it is going to attack on your stored fat cells. So then it really helps you to break your fat loss plateau. Number 2, it also works with people who have hormonal imbalance or insulin resistance, because what happens is every time when you eat food, the body releases insulin in response. When there is no food for a particular time, let's say 16 hours or 20 hours or 1 day, then the body over a period of time, which is let's say 3 to 4 weeks, the body again becomes insulin sensitive, and thereby you're able to combat a medical condition with intermittent fasting. So it can definitely work wonders for people who have hit the plateau or who are insulin resistant, and also at the same time work with work for weight loss. Now, while it has benefits, what are the side effects? It is not a dieting strategy. Yeah, it is more for the conditions that we spoke about just now. When you eat it, when you use it as a dieting strategy, you do it for 2 months or 3 months, and then once you achieve your desired weight loss, so more often than not people give it up on midway itself, saying that it's very difficult for them. So of course you don't get the results. Or there's a set of people who do it out of desperation to lose weight, so they do it for 2 months, 3 months, 6 months. Once they reach their target weight, they go back to their eating pattern, the earlier eating pattern, and thereby the weight also comes back. So if you're someone who can make intermittent fasting as a lifestyle forever, it is a very, very good practice. If you look at certain communities earlier, they've always eaten in that pattern. They've always eaten their last meal before the sun sets and the next meal after the sun rises, and thereby giving it a long window. So if you're someone who can use intermittent fasting as a long as a long life, as a lifelong thing, go ahead and use it. Go ahead and follow intermittent fasting. Now, coming to the other point that people talk about, one is you should always have breakfast. You should not miss breakfast. Whereas intermittent fasting talks about fasting for a particular time, and thereby people always end up missing their breakfast. Is it a right practice or a wrong practice? Now, first of all, let's understand that when it comes to nutrition, it's a very, very individualistic thing. Okay, so there is no blanket approval that missing breakfast is extremely good or it is extremely bad. Now, if I am someone who's following intermittent fasting, obviously missing breakfast is going to be a part of my lifestyle, or missing a particular meal. I could be doing a window where I miss my dinner and I have my breakfast. So obviously, as I follow intermittent fasting as a lifestyle, I am going to miss one meal. So I wouldn't say personally that it's a bad thing. Because you have a eating window of 8 hours, you can only eat so much. You may not want to do 3 meals, or you may not want to eat every 2-3 hours, but you will eat 2 good meals. The key here is whether you miss your breakfast or you don't miss your breakfast, you should eat your food which is nutritionally adequate for your body, for your hormones, for your health goals. So if you're following that, whether you miss your breakfast or you don't, it'll be a good thing. And we're not saying that you need to miss your breakfast for a day or two. We're saying it's going to become your lifestyle. So perhaps you're going to move to a lifestyle which includes just 2 meals a day, and it's totally fine. If you have any more questions, you could put them in the comment section. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nidhi, for this wonderful session. I hope this video was informative for our viewers. So if you guys have any questions, reach out to us on the comment section below or on our Instagram handles given below. And also, we would suggest that if you guys are planning to take up any new diet, please do consult a nutritionist. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel, and follow us on Instagram and Facebook. The links are given below. It's time for me to sign off now. I'll see you guys soon in my next video.